This segment shows the teacher coordinating the discussion of solutions that have been organized to show a range of thinking about the mathematics used to solve the problem. Grade 3 students' solutions to the problem, how can you share 12 cookies fairly with 5 children, are posted in 4 columns on the board. The teacher uses the information from the students to compare and connect the math from one solution to another. During this process, the teacher makes explicit the language, notations, descriptions, and representations related to the lesson goal and ensures all students have a chance to learn. The teacher also can assess formative learning from the student work and use the information to plan for next steps.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to label our thinking under our solutions. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about our solutions and we're going to label our thinking underneath. So these two people, or these two groups, decided that you can't fair share whole cookies. Okay? Ryan and Riley, where do you think that your solution would fit now?
I think it should go over with Avery's and theirs because full cookies they can't make full shares.
So you're saying that you think now that when you did this, you were thinking along the same lines as Avery and Austin, that you couldn't fair share whole cookies.
Yeah.
Riley, would you agree? I agree with Riley and Ryan that I think that we can move their solution up into can't fair share whole cookies. So this next set of solutions, we decided that you could share whole cookies and split others into 5 pieces each. And I think that that's shown in here. We split 2 cookies into 5 pieces. And again, this group here had their cookies and they split those 2 extra ones into 5 pieces. What's different about this solution than this solution? Yes?
This group didn't do share whole cookies and split into 5 pieces. They did 2 cookies and then they did 1/5. But they didn't split it into 5 pieces. They split into all these groups.
So what you're saying is they split their extra cookies, their 2 cookies, into 5 pieces, but these people split it into,
It split into 2 whole pieces and then 1/5.
Right. They used something. This group used something that this one said into 5 pieces. This group used something that was a little different.
They used the actual cookie, the fake cookies.
They did. They used the actual fake cookies. Anybody see something that they did? They used?
What they used fractions for their circles and the, 'cause on the one, it says on the little triangles, it says 1/5, so they used fractions on theirs.
They were sharing cookies and splitting into 5ths. What did they do that was a little different than any of the other 2? Remember, can't fair share whole cookies, sharing whole cookies and splitting the others into 5 pieces, sharing cookies and splitting it into, we're using more math language now, we're saying splitting it into fifths. What did this final group do that was a little different again?
They used 2 wholes and 2 fifths.
Right. So they used the whole number and the fraction together. So very good. So this group, 2 and 2 fifths.